opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Ali LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jonathan Kuminga.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. And for Houston, Van Vliet and Shepherd, they're the guards. Alperen Sengun out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Adams in at the center position. A couple of rivals going head-to-head here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
Here's Shepherd. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. A little mid-range shot is up. Van Vliet on the wing. Fires the 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Hield with the ball. Outside Curry. The fadeaway doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Van Vliet outside. Adams, the pass to Sengun. Van Vliet outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
They set a pick. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. Back to Sengun. The 3-ball. And he buries his first look.
For all his inside the three-point line prowess, Sengun can still get it done outside.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now Hield. On the wing, Curry. Back to Hield. On the wing, Curry. This one for 3. Van Vliet with some nice D.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here's Shepherd for 3. That one is off. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Hield. Green finds Curry. And here's Hield. The 3 is up. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Now here's Curry. Coming off a solid outing against Dallas. And it's Hield missing. The Rockets trail. Here's Sengun. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The 4th spot held by the Rockets.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Off the inbound pass. That one drops for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Şengün, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Offensive board. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Hield.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
No good on the second free throw. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now here's Curry. Yet to see a basket. And it's Hield missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Durant for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
Curry against Van Vliet. Counted.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Rockets trail by 3. Outside Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Six to shoot. The Warriors pull it in.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Green up top. Pass to Curry. There's the 3. Rebound by Van Vliet. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Puts up a 3. Durant's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. And we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Shepherd. Still no points. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Shepherd.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Thompson, he's checked in for Shepherd. The Warriors lead by 4. And here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Solid defense from Van Vliet.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Durant, the pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Şengün. To the middle. Thompson finds Adams. Warriors with the rebound.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Outside Curry. To the paint. And stolen by Durant. It's a one-on-one situation. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting 2.
That free throw is good from Thompson. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Outside Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Van Vliet. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. He nails it. And we're tied.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Golden State has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Green. Hield to the ball. The 3. Fires in the triple. He has 7.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Thompson scanning the floor. Adams with a screen on Hield. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Green. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Hey, when you've got a laser like Hield that can score it, those assist opportunities just go way up.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Thompson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Both free throws good from Thompson. And here are the Warriors now. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Houston has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. All alone. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Thompson's got 8 points.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Warriors making a change here. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. Second, the Warriors.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
The Warriors leading. Pass to post. Inside. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
The kick to Durant. The three is up. Drains the triple. Give him 8 points now.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Graham.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And the first one at the line is good. Houston making some changes. Şengün comes in for Adams, and it's Jabari Smith in for Durant. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And an absolute brutal showing from the line so far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Podziemski. Still without a bucket. Pass to post. Jackson Davis with it. Covered by Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Payton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Rockets trail. Now here's Smith. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Shot's good by Thompson.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
The Warriors shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Outside Podziemski. Fires it from 18. And the shot falls short that time. The Rockets have gone 7 of 16 so far. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Got a piece of it. Podziemski into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Houston has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Now Van Vliet. 14 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
This is how you run the screen and roll, folks. Van Vliet with the pinpoint pass to finish it off.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Going inside, pass to Şengün. Corner shot. That shot is off.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Van Vliet. Here's Smith. And counted from 19 feet away.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
2 on the clock. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Houston. They lead by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Post in at the 5, down low. Curry, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Thompson. Şengün passes to Holiday. Here's Smith. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Thompson. The Warriors pull it in. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's Şengün. Outside Holiday. Pass to Thompson. And here's Smith. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Post. Outside Podziemski. Outside Curry. Over Holiday. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 7 points.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. Now Holiday. He's covered by Curry. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Curry passes to Payton. Now here's Podziemski, defended by Eason. Smith against Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Post. Eason pulls it in. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
That's good from Holiday. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well. He's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. The first one falls. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Thompson, he's checked in for Holiday.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he could be.
Now here's Pajemski. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Outside Peyton. And here's Curry for 3. Curry splashes it in.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Shot that time, not on target. Good D by Şengün.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
With the 10-footer, count the basket. Şengün's got 9 points. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Pajemski. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Just 4 to shoot.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
These are his first free throws of the game. So he gets them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Smith outside. It's Şengün, high post. Outside Eason. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Good job by Şengün finding the open man. It's what great centers do.
Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Hield. 13 points in the win against Dallas. The kick out, Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Eason finds VanVleet, and that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Şengün passes to Eason. That three's off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Hield. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Curry. From From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
The three. Eason can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Shoots from the baseline. And there's Green on the assist by Hield. Hield's got 3 assists tonight.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Shepard. Hield with the defensive effort. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Payton. Offline with a 3. To the left wing. Here's Eason. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Warriors trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Hield. Here's Payton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Houston has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Good. Eason's got 8.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Well, the Warriors shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Outside Hield. Pass to Curry. Jackson Davis with it. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And Houston has possession. 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
And Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in. And the Warriors making a switch here. Here's Van Vliet. No points so far. Here's Smith. Missed inside. Warriors trail by 3. Launches a 3. Oh, ho, ho! Curry showing off the range.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Outside Durant. From behind the arc. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. Curry with it. He's got 15. Green with a screen on Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here we go. Here's Smith. They swipe it. Outside Hield. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Durant. To halt the run. Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Curry, no good. Smith with it. Now guarded by Curry. Durant for three. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And here's Curry, currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense. Outside Kuminga. Healed from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And the third pick in 2022, Jabari Smith Jr. He struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Durant looking around. Kuminga pulls it in. Golden State has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Hield against Eason. Outside Hield. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Durant pulls it in. The Rockets trail. Here's Shepard. Here's Smith. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Rockets with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Smith. And there's 2. Work on the glass. Paying off that time. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
A minute 4 left in the half. Outside Hield. Clock at 6. The Rockets pull it in. Easton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Up top Smith. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Şengün checked in for Eason. The Warriors also with a sub. Pajimski's checked in for Curry.
One shot.
The free throw is off for Smith.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Adams checked in for the Rockets. The Rockets shooting only 36% during the second. Pass to Shepard. Left side Durant. Adams, the pass to Şengün. Oh, Green with a block. Now here's Hield. Defense right on him. Outside Pajemski. Outside Kuminga. Here's the 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Kings matchup, I know they're technically underdogs, but they don't think that. They think they're coming out with a W, man.
A positive group with a lot of confidence. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The Warriors leading. Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Alperon Şengün out there with Steven Adams. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Here's Kuminga. Outside, Green. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. 21 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperon Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Shepard. Launches it from deep.
Good to see Hield upping his defensive intensity there, making an impact with his high energy.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Nails it from 3. Van Vliet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Hield, outside Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet from 18 feet away. Curry's shot is off. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Van Vliet, despite his size, he's not backing down from any contact. He looks to draw foul.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. And you know, Clark, Fred Van Vliet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred Van Vliet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner, tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and is proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at a really high level. An NBA champion and All-Star. Fred Van Vliet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
First one falls for him.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
And both free throws good for Green.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Durant. Fade away. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Van Vliet against Curry. To the middle. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Durant. 13 points in the game. For the lead. It's rebounded by Golden State. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. They'll be wrapping up a taxing 7-game road trip.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Houston, 4th.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Curry with it. Van Vliet covering. Hield from outside. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Hield. Back to Curry. The 15-footer. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Durant, no good. The Warriors have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Hield. Comes up empty down low.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. Pass to Green. Outside Kuminga. Inside. The ball's knocked loose. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. To the wing on the left. And here's Shepard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hield from outside. Knocks down the triple. Hield's got 6.
This is a key make for Hield, showing the ability to shoot it off the bounce.
Timeout,
And
timeout.
Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
And you like how they're taking care of the ball, minus a few mistakes here and there. They're just so difficult to disrupt offensively.
And to go back to those three-point shooting stats, even in a league pretty crowded with long-range shooters, their ability to get hot from beyond the arc is still noteworthy. Now Şengün. 11 points in the game. Pass to Shepard. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got 5 rebounds in the game. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside Curry. And here's Kuminga, defended by Şengün. Kuminga's shot is off.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Here's Adams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
He misses the free throw. And the Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis has checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Curry. He's got 19. Pass to Green. Now Hield. On the take. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Back comes Houston in transition. Now Şengün from downtown. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Green up top. Adams covering. Shot clock at 6. Back to Curry for the lead. And the Warriors miss again.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Durant. He's got 13. Here's Şengün. Three-pointer off the mark.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Hield on the wing. Guarded by Van Vliet for the tie. And he hits the jumper. Give him 23.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Poke loose. Down low. And Şengün throw it down.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
Here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Pass to Green. To the paint. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Outside Durant. To the inside. Here's Adams. Blocked. And they'll keep possession. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here's Van Vliet. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Curry. And the shot no good. A bit short. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Curry passes to Green for the lead from outside the arc. And there's Curry on the assist from Green. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet hits the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 10 points here in the second half. Golden State has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Eason's checked in for Houston. Now here's Podziemski. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. 28 points for him.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Durant against Hield. Adams with a screen on Hield. Inside. It's tipped. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Adams, shot's good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Golden State has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Out to the right wing. Shoots. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done since being selected in the 21 draft. Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
And Houston making a change here. Smith's checked in. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. He's off on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Count that bucket. Payton's got his first points of the game.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
So it's the Rockets now. There's a minute 59 left to play in the third quarter here. Spins. Here's Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Pass to post. Takes a 13-footer. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Golden State has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. It's Podziemski on the wing. Off target with the 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Shepard, he's checked in for Smith. Durant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Thompson. Count it, and the foul. It's on Stephen Curry.
And attacking with reckless abandon, somehow Thompson able to get through.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Now here's Curry. 22 points for him. Here's Post. Pass to Podziemski. To win the run. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Shepard. Offline from the high post. He's off on that one. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Houston up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Post in at center, filling out the middle. Here's Post. And there it is for him.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Van Vliet with it. Inside, here's Capella, and And it's Capella with the jam.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 5. Curry surveys. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Shepherd. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now it's a 7-point Rocket lead. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Curry against Van Vliet. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Shepherd. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 24 points.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Capella. Van Vliet outside.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Pajemski. Outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella. And he's got a lot of them.
And here's Curry. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. To the inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Van Vliet. And Golden State also making a switch. Fields checked in for Pajemski. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Here's Payton, and it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
The Rockets lead by 4. Outside Durant. Unloads from 13. The Warriors pull it in. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Durant against Curry. Post. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 9 rebounds now. Thompson with it. Payton covering. Thompson, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 6.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Payton. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. Steven Adams checked in for Smith. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Outside Payton. And here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Shepard. Thompson outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Thompson's got 19 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Post. Outside heel. Here's Post. Adams covering. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point lead. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Healed against Thompson. Outside Payton. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
It's a good sight to see Thompson being aggressive, taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
And that one misses. Şengün checked in for Houston. And the second free throw is good. So it's the Warriors now. 7-point differential. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 6. Payton's shot is good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Shepard. Thompson left side. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Durant. Over Payton. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Durant's got 19 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Hield. Outside Curry. Wing shot on the way. Adams grabs the miss. Houston leading by 6. Durant inside. He goes up again. The putback. Oh, Durant with the follow.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Tries to break his ice. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Durant. Elbow shot on the way, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 9 rebounds now. Out to Hield, beyond the arc. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Adams, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Adams no good on that one. Warriors trail by 8. Hield from outside. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Curry. Here's Shepherd. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Curry against Van Vliet. Pass to Shepherd. Şengün, a screen on Hield. Here's Shepherd, guarded by Hield. 4 on the clock. And there's Şengün on the assist by Shepherd. Shepherd's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 11. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 38 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Pass to Shepherd. Van Vliet on the wing. There's a screen. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Warriors trail by 8. Now Hield. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Wow. What can you say?
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You love their effort. They've owned the glass tonight.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front. But they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
The Rockets lead by 3. Durant with it. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Here's Adams. And he converts the layup. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
Now here's Curry. Wide open look. Adams grabs the miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Yep, count it. And it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Durant commands so much attention. Part of the reason why he had a wide open teammate there.
Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Curry against Van Vliet. Puts up a deep three. Curry's shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Adams with a screen on Hield. Here's Shepard. And he banks in the layup. Shepard's got 8 points in the quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. .110 left in the fourth quarter here. Hield from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Curry. 5 on the clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. They get it again. The kick to Durant. Pass to Van Vliet. And here's Şengün. Outside Durant. Tries again. Rebounded by Green. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Curry. It's not going to go for him. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And so it's Houston winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.